Hey, it's me, Amos. I'm from We're Baroque. You can tell it's Amos because I named the save game after myself. So interesting stuff last episode, huh? Two new characters, Alice and Coriel. Couple of layers. Oh boy. That's some kind of creature. Who are you? I don't think I know who that is. At least I certainly can't tell with all my inventory right over him. How do I get out of a sticky situation? Because there's the women, the strengths are there. I can see a death in the distance and whatever this thing is. Do I have a good... Maybe I'll just execute Operation Use the Storm. I heard a bump sound, so hope... Oh boy, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. This is not a good room. Do you see this? Oh wait, hold on. I think I know who the blue guys are. Their name is... Hungwons. How bad is it? It's kind of bad here. Their name is Hungwons, and... You might be not too surprised to know that their tarot was the Hanged Man. Can I use the evacuation? Because I'm technically... I don't think this is like, you know, a very good thing to do here. But... There's like 10 high-level grotesques right behind me. So I think I should proceed. I probably missed some story in floor 10. That was the first double-digit floor. Almost certainly something important happened there. But that's just not something that I have the resources to deal with. This looks a lot more manageable. This looks a lot more manageable. I think... Maybe I toss the fruit. I don't really need the fruit. Well, I can toss the fruit at the hung ones. He got a stomachache. And I have a box. And now this box... I opened the box. It's an empty box that exploded. I'm gonna eat the genius meat as a little treat. As a little example of me being a genius. Absorption has evolved. I got like so many life steals off of the hung ones. That was kind of good. That was kind of good. I don't think I have the technique, the movement tech to actually deal with that guy. But it's better to fight him by himself than surrounded by 10 other guys. Also, I failed to mention this because I was kind of panicking in that floor. It does look like we actually got to a new strata. Recovery AD. We're gonna hold on to this. Because if I get another room that has like 20 rotten flesh on it, I'm gonna use the trick I was talking. Well, it's not really a trick, but I'm going to use the tools that the game gives me. That's a new guy. I'm trying to remember. I think this guy is Shinmonis. I think this is Judgment. I'm not 100% sure because in my notes I have written this down as Shinmonis. But if you look at the illustrated Baroque World Guide, you can see what kind of guy that is. Alright, secretion. Start bleeding. Oh. That's bad. That's our... It's not our first status effect, but that's a bad one to have. Paralysis? Kinda... like I'm thinking now, if one of the 3 hung ones that existed in that 1 floor 10 encounter, if any of them had blown the paralysis on me, I would have been super oh. We got a Nurikabe equivalent. I think his name, if I'm not mistaken, is Bubugel. I'm not 100% on if it's Bubugel or Bubugel. You're gonna shoot me with like a big laser. No. What did you know what? I think it's time to dip into the glass swords. Fallen Angel. An usually strong sword takes 5 damage if I saw the 16 and I assumed it was gonna be a glass. But now we have a sword that hurts us to use. I think I'm fucked. Frankly, sorry to use language not befitting of a family show, but if I'm gonna be taking 5 damage every time I swing a sword, and I'm cursed, right? Like, there was an adhesive, so I can't take it off. It's... you know... I don't know how well the rest of this is gonna go for me, but I suppose we might have to die at some point anyway. I'm just gonna... no effect? You can resist? You can resist the slurp of evacuation? Okay. We gotta put on the glass coat at the very least. This is tricky. I thought the first 10 floors had hands. It looks like the second set of floors has even more hands. Okay, at least we can kill him. Resurrection. Can revive a corpse. Ah, I see. A third one? Come on. I gotta get through that corridor, dude. Hey. I kinda need to get past you here. What if can I squeeze in? I can't. No. That was a horrible idea. I cannot and should not squeeze in. What do I have for ranged attacks? Obviously I have the angelic, but it's not really great. What if I throw you? Okay, a non-flammable coat erupts into fire. What if I throw you? Can you leave a corridor, Bubugel? You can. God, this is... this is maybe the scariest guy in the game to me right now. And not necessarily because of what he does in combat. The appearance of a wall with a face just slowly going in a direct line towards me is kind of frightening by itself. It's just a steam vent. Oh man, this game has got some hands in the second tier, huh? I was kind of thinking of playing it just purely based off of the vibes, but now I'm really getting... I'm being given a lot of things that make me have to engage and think about things and weigh pros and cons. We're in like a Half-Life bathroom right now. Oh hey, you are like fine, I think. By yourself, you're nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing because you're gonna like kill me with a psychic blast or something. But it's not like the worst enemy in the game. But certainly not the worst enemy on this set of floors. You know what? I'm going to use a double-edged. Shouldn't have even used that, but that's fine because I have. Wait, do I not have a nutritive? I thought I had a nutritive. Identifies all items. Can I not? I would love to brand the injection. I'm kind of gonna have to go sight unseen on the injection because I just kind of evolution level up. It's something. It's certainly, you know. What did I do here? Are you just stuck when you're like that? Because that would be good for me. It seems like it's stuck when it's on the ground. Secretions aren't gonna fucking help me at this point. An anonymous bone? Why do they call it an anonymous bone? An unidentified bone, though. Okay, well, we just made that guy horny, and that's it. I need to get out of that corridor. I am kinda not in a good position, you guys. It might be the end here. And frankly, you know, maybe that's okay. I'm just gonna skip the acceptance immediately. Lucky Wingy, you're not a nutritive, so that's really not gonna like turn my life around or anything. I'm just decided to skip straight ahead to the acceptance part of probably dying here within the next floor or two. I wonder what I could have done differently. Aside from, there's probably like 3 or 4 instances when I very definitely used an item that I shouldn't have used. I'm gonna have to evacuate. You get you out of my way. Special stomachache healed. That's good. I'm screwed. Hold on, no, I'm a genius. Throw you. No effect. No effect. I'm definitely screwed here. You know what? This is the only thing I can do. Oh no, I can't because the fallen angel is stuck to my arms. I throw this bone. And I most realistically I just toss everything I have. I'm trapped in a corner. I can't move. I think I identified that guy just now. Infest. You can't infest anything. 41 damage, paralysis. I'm just lashing out here. I don't think there's anything I can do. Inject me. Oh fuck. Dude, no, I'm so dead. Yeah. Would I like to take a break? No, I think we continue. I think let's see if Hey, you know what? It's a learning experience. Let's see what happens after you die in this game. Well, obviously we're level 1. Get brought back to the outer world. Hey, do you have any stuff to say? Are you suffering because you don't know who you are? Just accept that you're a nobody. You'll feel better, so don't come back. Sorry, brother, not an option. None of my items are here except... Is the +1 anything? Is that an ill omen or a fortuitous omen? That'd be good to know. Hey, Neckthing. I wonder why sense spheres started showing up all over the place before the great heat wave occurred. Some guys were panicking about them having fallen from space because the spheres were composed of previously undiscovered elements. A scar on my waist. Why is there such a terrible scar on my waist? Oh yeah, we found out about that in like episode 2, I believe. I saw an image of myself. Oh, excuse me, horned woman. Didn't mean to. Sakutaro Hagiwara once said in a poem, "Oa, good evening. Oa, good evening. Ogya, ogya, ogya. Oa, the head of his household is ill." Fair enough. I never really kind of meshed with poetry all that much. I bet that's really good. I guess we should maybe take Coffin Man up on another tutorial, because he might have a new one for us. Maybe he's gonna give me a tutorial on what to do in floor 10. What to do when there's a million enemies and they're all way stronger than where you are at the game. Let's get recovered up before that, though. Hey, brother. Welcome to my catacombs. There are currently 7 floors. If you don't mind, please enter, goddammit. I have your coffin waiting for you. A pathetic sword. I don't think I want to equip this, because I think that maybe I learned the lesson after what just happened 5 minutes ago. Maybe I don't put swords on. If you don't kill Grotesque, you won't level the fuck up. Go kick some ass. Alright. Let's go kick some ass. A pathetic coat? I don't know. It's such a novelty seeing these guys again. Tiny, tiny guys that don't even get like a real tarot card because of how bad they are. Okay, so the flight thing was a teleporter. That's good to know. I'm really thinking of how... Presumably, I could have maybe stayed ahead of the experience curve. Because floor 10 onwards, the enemies there had a lot of damage and a lot of hit points. I don't know if you can really tailor your inventory to such an extent where, you know, you can just use consumables for every single fight. At some point, it's gonna have to be your stats versus their stats. Well, obviously, also your finesse, of which I have a little bit. I have my moments of finesse. It just had to stifle a burp in the middle of that sentence, which is a great example of the kind of finesse that I exude. Hello? Oh, fishies. Moons. It's kind of cool that as I'm exhibiting right now, you can kind of get fucking destroyed even at the low levels if you're not paying attention. What would be even cooler is if I did pay attention. If I didn't lose 110 health in floor 1 of the tutorial dungeon. I think that's all the experience you're gonna get. Well, never mind. Just heard someone try and backstab me. The diagonal movement tech feels really vital. I think that's the only way you can dodge like moon attacks and stuff. Wait, you're doing like a ton to me. Maybe I should put the pathetic on. No, I shouldn't. It might be cursed. I don't trust equipment anymore. Even though I don't know for certain. I don't know if you can or cannot identify things. Since HP recovers when you eat flesh, please gorge yourself on flesh, goddammit. I don't know if you can identify whether something is cursed. Like, obviously if it's unidentified, if it says just sword instead of pathetic, then I don't know what I'm dealing with at all. But I wonder if... God, I'm just gonna die in the tutorial dungeon. Where's this flesh that the man spoke to me of? You know what? Okay. Oh, I need that. I need that, but I can't fight you. Oh, I really cannot fight you. Jeez Louise. That was like the last hit I could have had. Horrible. Horrible. Okay. Dead end? Yep. What's the explosive do? Blast the surrounded area with an explosion. I mean, we hold on to that for sure. Doesn't mean I'm gonna find a place to use it well. And also, that one might explode me as well, is my hunch. I think I might be doing the grooves like the exact opposite way of how you're actually supposed to fight them. I think you can actually just squish them when they're on the ground. No, I don't know. I think I read that somewhere, but I didn't manage to do it just fair, and I instead lost a bunch of health again. Well, looking on the bright side of things, Coffin Man's gonna be very happy if I do end up just eating it here. As you're spacing out, the grotesques continue to multiply. Anyone looking to die quicken, please just chill out and continue being careless, goddammit. So that to me says that enemies are spawning while I'm exploring, which I kinda knew already because of the way that the convergence tricks seem to work. So I guess technically though, the other side of that is if you're doing really well in a floor and you have the resources for it, you could probably like stay and farm for a bit. Another pathetic coat. I don't need 2 pathetic coats, but I guess I'm not really holding on to anything else. That's a constant trade-off in any roguelike, right? That's why hunger exists as a mechanic. Because if you could just stay and grind forever, every run would be A, very tedious, B, incredibly safe. You would kind of be directly trading tedium for safety. I guess if I had a better sword back then, Because I was rocking the absorption. And that one wasn't, you know... It was okay in the first set of floors. Old sword gets weaker every time it hits. I was excited by the 7, but I'm actually not so sure. But probably getting a sword up high level is probably pretty good. I imagine that might be like a priority for me if I encounter more of those spheres that bring items back to the surface. If I can somehow loop a sword across multiple runs. Oh, an idiot meat. I need an idiot meat. I mean, I need a genius meat ideally, but a Gru's probably not going to be the place they get one of those. Please be careful around patterns, goddammit. Sometimes you can grab them if they're reversed. Okay, yeah, that's the pattern is the trap that you can step on. Actually, these might be a little... Yeah. Doing the diagonal strafe tech makes you able to avoid their attacks a lot better. Hey, little Jerry Rom. Miniature Jerry Rom. You're probably still really scary. Oh, you even can turn into a bomb by yourself. Okay, if I can remember to implement diagonal strafe tech, which is as easy as just holding strafe and holding back on my analog stick, I can dodge these guys' attacks a lot better. Yeah. Oh man, that's huge. Well, I guess it depends if you can do that consistently on the big ones as well. Because if you can, that means I'm gonna be able to save a lot more restoratives in the early floors. Another explosive pattern. I'm really not I feel like it's gonna blow me up if I step on it myself. Proceed. Your HP decreases when your vitality drops to 0. If you make it back outside, the recovery pattern has been set up, so please heal yourself. God, sorry, I had to fight. I had to punch someone. Could not tell what the rest of that was, but we got the gist. Recovery pattern outside, and kind of the same thing we already knew. It's an interesting structure to have the tutorial thing be a gradually unlocking thing, because like I think I can only do this once per not sure what to call it. Once per run, let's call it. Like if I go back into Coffin Man after this, he'll be like, nah, sorry, I'm setting the next one up. And thinking about what the things are that the tutorial is telling us, it's telling us really simple stuff about how hunger meters work and how level ups are important. I imagine this would be very different if this was your first ever roguelike. We have so many explosive patterns. You know what? Does that work? Oh, that. Oh, that. I knew that's how it would work. And yet I did it. You know, maybe I do need the basic tutorial. Maybe I do need the kiddie time. Hey, so, Editor Amos here. You may have noticed, I kind of cut out mid-sentence there. I have no idea what happened, but my audio, my commentary audio is just completely missing from this point onwards. I don't think I hit the mute button, but I can't think of anything else it would have been. Anyway, man, look at me. I'm just really talking the whole day away, not realizing what's going on. I think let's instead of watching this together in dead silence, I think we're gonna skip through the cliff notes of what happened in the rest of this video, because it's not that much. It's, you know, I'm looking at it now, it's like the entire third, it's like a third of a video. You know, instead of watching the whole thing together here in silence, let's just skip through the main points of what happened in this last third. So I did manage to get through the tutorial. I did calm down and kind of keep it together, and I got to the end. I got a box called Don't Have, which seems to, well, like the name says, it gives me something that I don't already have in my inventory, which could end up being, well, maybe clutch. Who knows? Who knows? I don't think I open it. The Archangel continues to kind of guilt trip slash, well, I don't know if it's guilt tripping, but he's certainly, I don't know, I don't trust his concern, especially after the Coriel. He seems like he's up to something, but he's like, hey man, just keep at it. Just keep at it. 99% of Baroquians stop right before they fix their amnesia and figure out what sin they've committed. We get another meeting with the apparition, which I thought that was the player character, but the thing they just said seems to imply that they might not be. It seems they're their own person. Maybe. Currently unclear. You know, I feel like it could go either way here in Baroque. And then, you know, it's the entry floors. I kind of slap my way through them. Nothing crazy or new in terms of enemies or items to be gotten here. Until eventually we're around the corner and see a familiar face. It's Eliza. Chase her through the fake wall, and she has some more incomplete sentence mysteries to say to us. Here in this place cannot exist in the depths again. I wonder if she says that she became insane? Is that what she means? Or maybe the world became insane. Or, I mean, it could be anyone. We didn't really have a direction towards the subject of the insanity there. And then I run into a Gliro, and he just steals my angelic rifle. And boy, let me tell you, I was panicking here. I was chasing this guy down. I need that thing to do my job. Presumably I need that thing to do my job. At the very least, it's not something that I can just let a guy steal from me and run away. So I spend a good... Oh, brother, I don't know. It takes a while for me to track the guy down. I do get him eventually, but... I'm quite sad that the audio got lost here because I was panicking. I was cursing him out. I was pleading. I was begging, until eventually he ran into this dead end, and I managed to see. Even though he's in the dead end, he's still kind of out strafing me, and I'm having a hard time hitting him here. Boy, I'm out, and eventually he falls, and I get back my my potentially evil tool of a trade. Again, I don't really trust the Archangel that much, and he has been giving the gun to me. So maybe it's probably even worse off if it's in the hands of the grotesques. You know, I'm holding it on for safekeeping. That's the thing I'm gonna tell myself. Anyway, after all of that, it's more routine early levels. Getting some items, fighting some Grues, getting like kinda chipped away by those Grues. Anyway, that's kinda what happened in the last period. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this summary is not too disappointing. Hey, you know, if nothing else, it's a good practice for me commentating a pre-recorded video. Anyway, hope to see you on the next episode, and hope I fix whatever my muting of the microphone issue is by then, because that really is a spanner in the works. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you next time.